Yo, what's up,
Hey,
man? What's up?
going,
It's the man Tyson Reese, man.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Good, man. You excited to see the movie?
Oh, forever, man. Very excited.
I think you're gonna like it.
Yeah, my whole career is built on this. I'm not sure if you heard about the YouTuber Nice. I like
Spell it.
it's Nized. It's like a little small Sonic YouTuber that does Sonic work.
Well, check his channel out, man.
Yeah,
Like,
well, I am him.
Oh,
I am
okay.
him. I do Sonic content, and I'm like, this is like my whole career right here.
Really? Well,
so it's like an honor to meet you, man.
shoot me a link to your channel on YouTube. I try and keep up as best I can with community stuff. It moves so fast nowadays.
Yeah, I get it, man.
You're starting small, but like
Yeah.
we flew Sam out here from like Pro Station. And,
okay.
Sonic YouTubers like.
Yeah, there's a lot of us.
Keep doing it
There's
for
a lot of
while,
us.
and you'll build up a name.
What's up, Sonic?
Try and
What's
do
up, man?
stuff for you in the future. Spell your name for me, man.
D.
There you go, bud.
All right, thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Enjoy the movie.
Thank you, guys.
See you around.
Tyson Reese. I hate myself for that. Tyson Reese. I don't know what I was thinking there, dude. I was just very excited to see him too. And it was just a whole bunch of things that was going through my mind when I was talking to him. And Tyson Reese was just, it just came out. I apologize for that. I saw Tyson actually saw my post about him that I showed me recording and meeting him. So I'm glad he saw that I misread or misspoke his last name. And oh my God, I'm so embarrassed because of that. That's gotta hurt. I'm sorry, man. But as you guys saw from the few photos that I got there, this was a very special night, and it was just an amazing event that everybody went there. It was that theater was packed. Everybody was wearing Sonic merch. I didn't wear Sonic merch for some reason. I just wore my Hogwarts shirt that I wore yesterday, but this event was pretty awesome, man. I went to the AMC Burbank 16 cinema. It's like I believe it's like the world's, or not the world's, but LA's most famous cinema. And I think it's known for actors and directors to show up to their early screenings, and they happened to show up at my screening. Jeff Fowler, the writers, Tyson, Colleen, Lee, and it was just an amazing event. Everybody showed up. They caught us by surprise, and it was just amazing to see everybody in person. They were like 20 feet away from me around there, because I was like in the last row of the good row. I forgot what row is that. I think that's the fourth one. But they were there. I saw them clearly. I recorded a little bit of it, but for some reason, it didn't record like the full thing. I recorded for like 6 minutes, and for some odd reason, when it said storage ran out, it just completely cut off like 90% of it. So I only got like a minute and 30 seconds footage of it. So that sucks, but I'm still going to be playing the clip for you guys so you guys can see how they came in and my reaction. You hear my woo! You hear me just getting excited, and there's like a bunch of other people that were there. And yeah, just enjoy that small little clip.
What? Oh my God, is this Jeff Fowler?
Oh, what's up, everybody?
Woo! No way.
How's everybody doing?
I recognize that voice as Robotics' right-hand man, Agent Stone. Lee Majoub, everybody.
Woo!
What do you think? Is that a pretty good Sonic movie? Oh, you can be better than that. Come on.
I got him.
We've got a double serving of Sonic here. We've got our friend here, and then we've also got the real deal, Mr. Ben Schwartz, joining us live from New Orleans. Let him know you love him.
Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
God.
I'm so excited that you guys go watch the movie. I'm over the moon at the response. We love you guys so much. Thank you so much. I want to make sure that I can FaceTime from New Orleans.
Sadly, Ben Schwartz couldn't be there in person, but he was on a call there, and you got to hear him on the mic, and it was just very funny to hear him. He was very excited. He was so happy to see all of us there reacting to the movie, and even the directors and the writers were very, very happy that we got to see all the references, all the Easter eggs they implemented into the movie. And for example, spoilers, I'm sorry, but this is going to be a spoiler review. So if you haven't watched the movie, go watch it, then you can come straight back, all right? So this was just a spoiler warning. So the first time we saw when Sonic was underwater trying to save Knuckles, he breathed in an air bubble just like in the games, and everybody started clapping in the audience, and I was too. Everybody was screaming, not screaming, but like yelling, like saying woo and all that. Everybody noticed that, and even the writers, when they came in, they said that they were proud of everybody getting that reference. And yeah, it was just a really cool moment. And one more thing before I go into the review, I met 2 other fantastic actors from the movie. I can't remember how to pronounce his last name, but it's the actor that played Agent Stone, Lee, and Colleen O'Shaughnessy. I met both of them at the premiere. They were there. The director was there, Jeff Fowler, Tyson again, the writers, everybody, and I got to meet these 2 incredible people, and it was just amazing to see them in person, finally meeting them. Sadly, Ben Schwartz wasn't there, like I said, but I'm glad to at least meet 2 of them. Lee was just a great guy. I said I loved his work, and he was just very thankful. He was a really chill dude. And Colleen is just the sweetest person. I saw her talking with a lot of fans at the meeting, and it was just very, very cool to see her, finally meet her in person. And we got a photo like this one, and we got to talk a little bit, and it was just incredible. There was like a lot of people there, packed house. Everybody was trying to get a picture with the actors. I couldn't get a picture with Jeff Fowler. I did see him in the corner, but I'm not sure if he was in the mood of taking any photos. I didn't see anybody with them. Hopefully next time I can get a photo with Jeff. I also want to show you guys the exclusive print, and everybody was getting this one poster, and Tyson was signing all of them before you get into the theater. They were also giving away this one comic, a cinema exclusive. Let me show you guys real quick actually. So first I want to show you all the poster / print that they were giving away, and look at this beauty by Tyson Hess as well. You guys can see his signature right there with the little hedgehog head, and he also made it out to me. Tonight is, of course, with the ink and me, I'm moving around so much, it kind of dried out. If you guys can see that, it kind of dried out. But yeah, this is just insane to get. I was actually the first one to get it. Everybody started, like, I saw like a bunch of boxes at the counter, and I asked the guy when they scanned my ticket, I was like, so when are you guys gonna start giving away the comics and prints? And the guy looked in the bottom, he had a box there. He's like, well, actually, I can start giving it to you right now. And then he got out the comic, he handed me the 2 items, and everybody behind me started getting the items. So I was the start of everything. But yeah, I'm gonna get a frame for this. This has to be framed. Come on. As a signed poster, come on, man, that has to be framed. And now for the comic. Look at this, guys. Wow, look at this comic right here. It says cinema exclusive as well. So, and here is the back. Look at the back. It's just the Sonic Movie 2 poster. It sucks how they include Knuckles in this one. This is the old version of the poster. But yeah, I haven't actually got to read this. I was just gonna plan to leave it up there on my shelf for display, but I'm not sure if this is. I don't think this is canon to the movie. I don't think this is a movie comic, but this does look insane. This was just a very cool item to get right there. I just hate how I didn't get it signed by anyone else. I could have gotten it with Tyson, but I don't know. There's like a lot of people there trying to get a signature with him. And to finish things off, I want to show you guys the 2 cups that they were selling. Look at these 2 cups. Here's Tails and here's Sonic. Wow. Compared to the first movie's cups, this one has to be kind of better. It has both of the characters of the first movie's cups. They just had the poster around the wrap, so it wasn't really creative. But this one has both of the characters. You guys can see Tails right here doing his most famous Sonic movie pose. His shoes are unfinished. Well, I'm not sure why they're not finished, but I'm not complaining. His tail is kind of bothered me though. Look at that. They missed the white fur there. And here's Sonic. He's kind of creepy. He has big pupils. Look at him. He is kind of creepy. His shoes are unfinished. You can see the strap there that was supposed to be white, but they didn't finish it for whatever reason. But they do look insane. $10 for this. $10 for this. But if you do buy a little kit pack, it came with $3 extra. So that was a good deal. And yeah, with that out of the way, let's speed into my review. And this, once again, this is gonna be a spoiler review. So if you haven't watched the movie, go ahead and watch it for yourself. It's not disappointing at all. You'll see what I'm talking about. Alrighty then, so let's speed into the review. Alright, so it's the next day now, and I decided to dress appropriately this time. I don't know why I didn't wear this at the premiere, but that's my bad. So to start things off, I will go over the things I liked about the film, and then I'll go over to the things I didn't really like. So first, the story and plot is very simple. It's just what you expect in a kids movie like this. The action is one thing I really liked about the film. They really knew what they were doing, especially for a kids film. The action was pretty darn good. And the visuals as well. The fighting animations is just very good. I've seen like a lot of people pointing out the animation in the fight sequence when Sonic and Knuckles are fighting in the temple. I can see why it's just a very big deal, because the animations are so smooth, like they actually care for the film. I just loved all the explosions, all the bright red and blue and yellow from Tails. The action sequences in Green Hills was actually pretty good. They did like a whole Sonic Heroes thing there. Like Sonic and Tails got together and they spun around destroying all the badniks, and Knuckles was just doing his signature run and everything, destroying everything that comes in his path, while the giant egg robot is just there throwing missiles and sending out badniks to everything. The action is just very well made, and especially like in the Hawaii part, there was like a little bit of action, but it was mostly just Rachel just getting really mad at Randall for faking the entire thing, but his love is real. And also the collaboration of Maddie and Rachel fighting together, fighting the enemies around them, and it's just very wow. And they used Tails' gadgets to defeat everybody around them, and that was like, wow, it was just very unexpected. And Tails was basically just knocked out at the whole scene there, and they decided to use the little pistols and little gadgets, and it was just very cool to watch. I also love the connection that Tails and Sonic had throughout this movie when they first met until the very last scene. It's just like a very strong bond. And there's one scene like in the bar, they just connected really good right there with the whole two Tails thing and Sonic being an outcast as well. And it's just very wholesome. I really love that part. And Tails was just like a little kid, like a little baby to Sonic, and he's like his idol, and Tails was just watching the whole time. So the whole sequence from the first film, Tails was watching him, even in the shower. That part was actually weird. Knuckles was pretty serious, but yet so funny at the same time. Robotnik! I am also a hologram. Idris Elba did a very good job of keeping it like at a serious tone, but so funny at the same time. Knuckles was basically just learning everything, on Earth, and he didn't really know everything yet. So that character development of Knuckles throughout the film, learning everything that as it goes on, and learning new stuff from Sonic and Tails and Maddie and Tom, is just like a very chill character for Knuckles. He's not like full on serious, not too funny, but it was just a very well performance by Idris Elba in the character. Dot. Dude, the comedy as well in this movie, it's way funnier than the first one. In my opinion, it's way funnier. They did more jokes. They had more freedom, like how Paramount said, and the writers said that they had more freedom for this movie, and I'm really glad that Paramount allowed them to put in everything that they wanted to in the first movie. But yeah, this movie definitely kicks the first one's butt. Like, wow. One thing I want to point out, remember the scene where Tails and Sonic are just like dancing in the bar, like they were having like a dance fight? When they started dancing to Uptown Funk, these like the people sitting next to me, like it was like a family, 2 kids and a wife and husband. The 2 kids started getting up and they started dancing to the music while the scene played out. It was very funny. I love that, dude. Just express yourself. The movie is supposed to be fun. Express yourself. There were also so many Easter eggs that I would love to point out, but maybe when the full movie releases in HD. There was like a classic Robotnik look at the Mean Bean coffee shop. It was just, that was eye-catching. I mean, like you'll be able to notice that right away. It was the classic Robotnik suit. There were also like a Sega Genesis magazine or manual that Agent Stone pulled out, so that was awesome as well. And like I said earlier in the video, Sonic breathed in an air bubble while underwater trying to save Knuckles. And there was like so many more. I love the music. The music, by the way, wow, very good. Stars in the Sky played out very well when Sonic was getting introduced in the movie. I was legit jamming to the song. I was singing it. I was having a great time when that song was playing on. Robotnik did the floss. The things I liked about it, the comedy, the action, the story, the flow of it, it's just really well created. Good job, Jeff, and the writers and everybody that was involved. This movie really is a big hit. I can't wait for the third one. And like in the end credit scene, whoo, Shadow is coming, guys. So I don't think Metal Sonic is gonna be the next villain, but I hope he is going to be a villain in the future, but Shadow is the one that's going to be in the third movie facing us. Also, I think Dr. Robotnik is gone. Not fully gone, but they didn't show his body. They just showed him, going out and falling to his death or falling into somewhere, but they haven't found the body, as the end credits scene said. So it looks like Robotnik's just out of the picture for now. Also, Supersonic, man. Supersonic looked awesome, dude. He looked exactly like the fan concepts that people have been making throughout the years, but wow, they really pulled it off with the red eyes, everything, dude. It's just so cool. There was also like a reference that I catched a little bit at the end where Robotnik says the I love the new look. That reminded me of the one scene from Sonic Unleashed when Sonic was turning into a werehog.
Ah, Sonic, that's a good look for you. Festive.
And also in that same scene, Sonic did like a little tap to the robot and it fell down. That looked like that one scene from Sonic 06, that one cutscene where he just did a little tap to the robot. So I think people were saying that's a Sonic 06 reference. I also want to mention that the love that Agent Stone has for Robotnik felt real. Like, he really missed Robotnik. Like, that he missed his best friend. When he was making the latte and he was drawing the little picture and on the cup, he made Robotnik and he actually was feeling sad. I actually felt that emotion. And then the guy just comes and ruins the drink. It was funny, but in the same time, it was sad. I think you'd actually see a tear come out of his eye when he did that. So, there's a lot of emotion in this movie as well. Now, moving into the things that I didn't really like about the movie. While I eat my McDonald's meal, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 meal, and yeah, I just came back from McDonald's and look, they are already making and serving the Sonic 2 Happy Meal, so that's pretty cool. It did come with a toy, but like my luck is so bad. You guys should already know my luck is already so bad. And look, they gave me the Dev Egg Robot 3 times in the same Happy Meals. I ordered Happy Meals for my family and other stuff, and the 3 Happy Meals came with all those same toys. So I'm really disappointed about that, but now I have one of each. So I mean it's cool, but kind of disappointing. I wanted other ones, at least one more different one. So the first thing I didn't really like about the movie is Green Hills, the town. It didn't get that much screen time at all. It basically just takes place in the Mean Bean shop, but other than that, the whole town itself only got like a few seconds of screen time. Towards the end, when they were fighting the Death Egg robot, all 3 of them, we barely saw a lot of Green Hills, kind of. We saw like the helicopters, the army was there and everything, but other than that, I was expecting like a full montage of Sonic basically exploring Green Hills, helping others, but that's just me. I just wish that we got more screen time of the little town. And like another thing that I kind of found like really that's it, was the fact that the final boss, when Supersonic was done, I was expecting that whole battle to take on even longer. I don't know why, like more screen time of Supersonic, him doing some tricks, maybe them going to space and them fighting. I don't know. I'm expecting too much, but that scene, it was just, I don't know, it just felt too short in my opinion. Like, as soon as Supersonic stopped and defeated the robot, I was like, is that it? Is that the full movie? And it turned out that was the full movie. It just immediately after Sonic just stopped the boss fight, they just then playing baseball and that was it basically. So I just could have wished that they added more, maybe like 1 more minute, 2 more minutes of screen time of Supersonic and more fight sequences of the battle. I don't know, that's just my personal preference, but the whole battle was itself was really awesome, so I appreciate that. Also, that whole bar scene in general with the dancing and everything, it was a fun scene, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like that was just kind of unnecessary. I mean, I get it, it's a kid's film, but in the same time, why would you want to, I don't know, add something like that filler? It was fun, like I said, but in the same time, I didn't really like it. It was just kind of cringy a little bit. Like, that's just for me in general, dancing on screen a little bit and singing is kind of cringy, but I don't really mind it. But this time, it was kind of like, what's the point? It was like, I know it was some kid filler for the movie, but I don't know. That's just my personal preference. That one scene where Sonic and Knuckles were talking in the edge of the cliff in the snow place, when Robotnik picked up Knuckles and they were floating before the avalanche started, the blue screen looked so bad right there. I'm not sure if you guys noticed that as well. When Robotnik and Knuckles was together, I'm not sure if you guys noticed that when Robotnik was sitting in his little hovercraft with Knuckles right there, the blue screen just looked really weird right there. I don't know. Like the full Robotnik, the full body of Robotnik wasn't like very, like how you say, saturated with the background. Because I saw his mustache kind of fading away. So, I don't know, for me, that effect looked kind of bad. It just looked so weird to me. Like, if you guys go watch the movie again and see that scene for yourself, it just looked weird and clunky. I don't know why. Like, it looks unfinished. I'm glad that they fixed some of the animations, though. Like, you know, when Knuckles twisted or broke Agent Stone's hand. They did fix the animation there, so I'm glad for that. But other than that, I don't really have that much complaints. The movie was just overall really good. Just more screen times of certain things and more screen times of maybe other sequences that could have been in the movie. Hopefully there's gonna be some deleted scenes so we get to see what else that could have been in the movie. Maybe not something big, but maybe like a little something extra, you know? And for my final score of the movie, I would say it's way better than the first one, I have to say. I'm going to give it a 7.8. I would give it an 8, but for my dislikes, it kind of went down a little bit. But overall, it's still a high score. 7.8 out of 10, this movie, I would recommend if you want to go have a really good time. Go watch it for yourself. Go bring your friends. Like, it doesn't matter. You're going to enjoy the movie otherwise. It's just a very fun watch, entertaining. I'm so happy for the cast and everybody involved in the movie. I'm glad to meet Colleen, Lee, Tyson, everybody. I'm so happy for that. Can't wait for the third premiere when the third movie comes out in a few years, probably. So that was my review and final thoughts of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Was it worth the wait? Yes, it was really worth the wait. I love the action, everything. You would not be disappointed with this movie. If you did enjoy my video, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you're new here to join the Ring Army, and if you're a Sonic fan to not miss any Sonic news. My name is Nice, and I'll speed you guys on the next run. Oh.